Hello, and welcome to Tales of Valor. I am Phoenix.
And I am Pegasus.
And today we will be making two characters and discussing how we would play them in a campaign. We would like to thank Wizards of the Coast for writing this wonderful game, and we will only be using the player handbook for this first one, but suggest in the comments which one we should use next. With that, let's get into it. First things first, we will be rolling for everything. This goes from our class to our personality traits and that stuff, and including skills and that stuff. So, yeah, let's see. What's the first roll, Pegasus?
And then we are going to be using our names as our character names. So I think we should do Phoenix first.
Oh, Phoenix. Okay. And then are we going race or class first?
We shall be doing race.
I have a table right next to me. We need a D8.
And then let's get these dice out of the way.
An 8. I will be a Tiefling today.
Ooh.
Let's get that under race.
And then what class shall Phoenix
What
be?
What class will I be?
And that is a
D12. A 12.
With a 12.
I will be a wizard. There are 8 schools in the schools of magic, so there are 8 wizard subclasses. If you would like to roll a D8 again, Pegasus. A 7. This is the first time opening this book. I'm excited.
You are getting some very high rolls tonight.
I am. Dice love me tonight, apparently.
I shall do a fair warning. All my dice hate me.
That is true. It shall be School of Necromancy. That sounds fitting for a Tiefling.
That is very fancy.
I will write that in, I will write S-O-N next to our class. We will be making these characters at 3rd level, so don't expect overpowered characters. And for our ability scores, we will be using a pre-planned array that we use every now and then when actual playing campaigns, which is an 18, a 16, a 14, a 12, a 10, and a 9. So let me go look at what ability scores I get improved, and then I will choose mine from there. We'll probably go the standard one with intelligence being the 18, because wizards, you just gotta love spellbooks. I went too far.
And with that, while he is looking at that, I will be rolling to see what his background shall be, which is going to be another D12. Ooh, and your background will be a 6.
Ooh, a 6. We shall check back on that later, if you can note that. I increased my intelligence by 1, and my charisma by 2. So the question is, do I want to go a more charismatic wizard because of this? Let's see here. Obviously, intelligence will be a 19 now, so I get a plus 4 still. Sad. Then let's go. With necromancy, I feel like constitution would be a high one. So let's put my 14 in constitution, so I get a plus 2. And then I feel like Phoenix as a Tiefling would be probably lacking in strength, so we'll put my 9 in strength for that -1. And then let's go, yeah, I feel like Phoenix would be very charismatic. So we will put the 16, which is now an 18, in charisma for another +4. And dexterity and wisdom, we have a 10 and a 12 left. What's your thought, Pegasus? Should I be wise or should I be dexterous?
Dexterity could help a lot in a lot of situations. In most situations, I should say. But wisdom could also be a great deal of help.
I could, because perception is a very known skill that
And very, very
useful skill.
So I would say the 12 would be into wisdom.
That sounds like a good suggestion.
And then as you can see, we have another player's handbook with us, and I will be seeing what background he got.
Dexterity is now a 10 for a 0 to dex, which now tells me my initiative is a +0. We shall look at what my speed is, and my speed is 30. Oh, that's the normal speed for most races. Every now and then you'll get the odd 25, or if you have it, I believe the centaur, I need to double check. I believe the centaur is 40. With that, let me look at what racial traits I get. I get dark vision. Wow, I have dark vision.
Ooh, and you are a guild artisan for your background.
Doesn't guild artisan have a variant?
Guild artisan does. Guild merchant.
Ooh, so that will be a D4 to see if I'm a variant?
And we'll do evens as you get the variant. Odds, you are just a guild artisan.
Okay.
And evens, you got evens.
I'm a
you
guild
are a
merchant. That is wonderful. However, with guild merchant, they do not get to change a feature out for a variant feature. So I still will gain whatever feature that the guild artisan gives me. Except for I have traveled around instead of staying in a city, which I like. As I'm a necromancer, I probably went to a lot of graveyards. Then let's continue. My dark vision is 60 feet. So I will note to that. And then I have hellish resistance. For those that don't know, that means I am resistant to fire damage. One of the few damage types cast by spells. But can be, if you have DMs that do it, campfires, torches, a burning hot pan. Yes, I have done that. Is very nice to know. Infernal Legacy is my next racial trait. I know the Thaumaturgy cantrip, and because we're making these characters at level 3, I can cast the Hellish Rebuke spell as a 2nd level, once with this trait, and regain the ability to do so when I finish a long rest. Again, for those that don't know, long rest is a full 8 hours of sleep. For most races, you'll have the few that, like elves,
which are 4 hours of not what is sleep, but they go into a trance, so they are still semi-aware of what's happening around them.
Or a Thrycren. I mispronounce that a lot. A Thrycren actually doesn't need to sleep. However, they still need a full 8 hours of no strenuous activity. So, let me write Infernal Legacy. And then, for languages, I speak, read, and write Common and Infernal. Wonderful. I speak the language of demons.
I mean, you are a demon.
I am. Technically, Tieflings are part demon, due to an infernal bloodline. With that, I will flip to the spell sheet, and I will write my Thaumaturgy down. And Hellish Rebuke is a 2nd level spell, so I will write that in 2nd level. And then I do something when it comes to racial traits and that stuff. I will bracket a once, or however, I will abbreviate proficiency if I can only cast it with proficiency. But that's what I do. I personally like it, so it reminds me. With that, I feel like we should do Guild Merchant. What is my
Guild business.
guild business?
It will be your first thing. So that is going to be rolled with a d20. And for a 16, you work with smiths and metal forgers.
Is that a trait feature, or is that like part of my backstory?
That is part of your background.
Okay,
Like,
then I need to.
You go around to other cities and stuff with metals and different, like, smithed items, like
Okay.
weapons and
Okay.
armor.
Okay. And then what is my feature?
Your feature is gilded membership.
Gilded or guild?
Well, my bad. That's guild membership.
And if you would like to read that for the listeners.
Guild membership. As an established and respected member of a guild, you can rely on certain benefits that membership provides. Your fellow guild members will provide you with lodging and food if necessary, and pay for your funeral if needed. In some cities and towns, a guild hall offers a central place to meet other guild members in your profession, which can be a good place to meet potential patrons, allies, or hirelings. Guilds often wield tremendous political power. If you are accused of a crime, your guild will support you if a good If a good case can be made for your innocence or the crime is justifiable. You can also gain access to powerful political figures through the guild. If you are a member of in good standing, such connections might require the donation of money or magic items to guild coffers. Guild coffers. You must pay dues of 5 gold pieces per month to the guild. If you miss payments, you must make up back dues to remain in the guild's good graces.
Okay, that is a lot of stuff. What are the skills I get from being a guild merchant?
I will have to do a little more reading. I am not familiar with a guild merchant.
Okay, let's move on to wizard. I'm School of Necromancy.
You have proficiency in navigation tools.
Okay.
Or an additional language.
Or an additional language. Being a guild merchant.
Yes, and then you can also start with a mule and a cart.
Ooh.
Which is very, very useful if you are in a party that carries a lot of stuff around.
I think I'm gonna go. Let's actually roll for this one. Do I want to go language? We'll go evens for language and odds for, what was it? Navigations tools?
Yes.
Okay. Odds. I am proficient in navigations tools. And I believe I still gain the starting stuff for being a guild artisan.
Yes, you do.
Let us know in the comments if we're ruling that wrong. Okay, what skills do I get?
Insight.
Ooh.
Which is another very common one that is used in this game. And perception.
Perception?
No. Persuasion.
Oh, that does make better sense.
You need your business skills now.
Yes, and proficiency bonus for those that don't know at level 3 is a +2. So I have as Phoenix, a +3 to insight checks, and a +6 to persuasion. I am very charismatic, apparently.
And you don't get the artisan tools because you get navigational tools instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to choose one language.
I do not, most likely, because
No.
I believe...
Is that was if you chose the language.
Ah, okay. So, one language of my choice. Let us flip to the language tables, please. And let us see what language I get. Because I feel
Languages.
like we should roll.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We
6,
will
7,
roll
8.
an even or odd for common language or uncommon language. So even will be uncommon language and odd will be
You mean
common
standard
language.
or exotic?
Oh, yes. Standard or exotic language. Standard will be odds and exotic will be evens.
You got odds because
Get a
you got a
standard
1.
language.
And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 standard languages. So we will roll with a D8.
And re-roll ones because I already speak common.
And you got a 3. Do you speak Elvish?
I do not speak Elvish.
So now you can speak Elvish.
And again, let us know in the comments if you believe we are ruling this wrong, or let us know if you like the way we rule these rules, as to put it.
And then equipment is a set of artisan tools, which would be then turned into navigational tools. Yep. And one of your choice, there's only one. Mm-hmm. A letter of introduction from your guild, a set of traveler's clothes, and a pouch containing 15 gold pieces.
We will not really be keeping traffic equipment. We're only reading that out for you guys. Let us know in the comments what you would choose when it comes to wizard equipment. And then let us know if maybe next time we should actually write our equipment down. Let us move on to wizard.
Do you want to get your personal... Since we're already at here, do you want to get your personality traits, ideals, bonds, and your flaw out of the way?
I believe you do have the better option, Pegasus. So yes, let us get those.
And first off will be personality traits, which is a D8.
Ooh.
And for that is 5. So, you are rude to people who lack my commitment to hard work and fair play.
I misspelt who. And that was... Yes, I grabbed the book, Pegasus. Don't be mad at me.
You're good. If I can take that back now, since I am back.
I'm rude to people who lack. Okay.
Yes, you are rude to people who lack your commitment to hard work and fair play. Ooh, it looks like we take out a new dice for this next one. Once my associate Phoenix is done writing. You done?
I am done.
We now take out the second most common dice in this game? One of the more common ones.
One of the more common.
D20 being the one you, if in doubt, use the D20.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are now going to be rolling for Phoenix's ideal. With a 3, he gets freedom, which is the chaotic choice. Everyone should be free to pursue his or her own livelihood. Ooh, and while we're here, we should roll for your...
Well, it would be a D6 again, but divided by 2, so to see if I'm good, neutral, or evil.
Let's do that. 1 and 2, good. 3 and 4, neutral. 5 and 6 will be evil. 4, you are neutral.
So I'm chaotic neutral. And if you could read that out, the ideal out again for everyone.
Freedom. Everyone should be free to pursue his or her own livelihood. which is probably why you are in a guild trying to find out what you want to do before you join whatever party or group comes along your way.
Yes, that is a good tie-in to my ideal and why I would join a campaign. Let us move on to bonds.
Your bond. This will be another D6. A 1. Your bond is the workshop where I learn my trade is the most important place in the world to me. This would be more your cart, because this is where you really learned. But you could also make your own shop. Like, your father was in this, and then you decided that staying in the shop is too cramped for you. So you decided to be his errand boy. Or it doesn't have to be your father, it could be your mentor.
Yes, it could. I believe the last one we have is flaws.
And this is for his character, not him in real life. So that is going to be yet our third D6 in a row. And you get 2. You are quick to assume that someone is trying to cheat you. This not being the romantic, this is being in business. Like trying to take more gold or trying to lowball him.
Okay. Now, since I believe we are done with our background,
we go back to wizard.
We go back to wizard.
Wizard.
What are my class features?
Class features being 3rd level. At 1st level, you have a spell book.
Ooh, spell book.
A spell book contains 6 1st level spells from the wizard spell list of your choice. Your spell book is the repository of the wizard spells you know, except your cantrips, which are fixed into your mind.
Ooh.
And then at Arcane Recovery.
Ooh, what is that?
You have learned to regain some of your magical energy by studying your spellbook. Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. The spell slots you have a combined level that is equal to you or less than half your wizard level, rounded up, and none of the slots can be 6th level or higher. For example, if you are a 4th level wizard, you can recover up to 2 levels worth of spell slots. You can recover either 2nd level spell slots or 2 1st level spell slots.
Ooh, so I would be able to recover 2 level spell slots as a 3rd level wizard every short rest.
Yes. So, 2 1st level spell slots or a singular 2nd level.
We shall discuss this after the characters have been made.
Yes, we shall. And then there's a whole lot more to wizards that we can dive into, but for sake of this being our first video,
and sake of brevity,
we shall not go too far into it.
However, since I believe we are at spellcasting part, what is my...
First, let us finish your class features and everything else. So, armor, you're proficient in no armor because you're a wizard.
I'm a wizard. I'm supposed to be easy to hit.
Yes, because you're not supposed to be in the front lines.
Yes.
And then weapons, daggers, you're proficient in daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. Ooh, we're about to touch another subject that we haven't touched yet tonight.
And what is that, Pegasus?
Before we get there, you are proficient in no tools from being a wizard. So, this new thing is saving throws.
Ooh.
You are proficient in 2 of them, wisdom and intelligence. So, it is a good thing that you did not choose the -1, so you can get your full proficiency bonus.
Yes.
You can also choose 2 of the following skills: Arcana, History, Insight, but you already have that from being a guild master, guild merchant, Investigation, Medicine, or Religion.
So that is 5 skills that I'm not proficient in. So we will roll the d6, re-rolling. I believe it was a 3 was insight in that.
Yes, we will be, if we land on 3, we will be re-rolling it because he already has it. And what do you know? We have to re-roll it. Why do you have to be so complicated?
Maybe shake the dice first.
As I said, dice hate me.
We will count.
We'll count that because everything else has been 3s.
What
2, History.
Ooh.
Which is good. It's always good to have
I have
history.
a +6 to history checks.
That is some good plus to history checks. And next is 4, which is investigation. Both things that go really well with wizards, which is probably why Wizards of the Coast put it in here.
It's almost like a Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, pretty much. Just a little more magical.
Yes.
And that is everything from Wizard. So now, yes, we shall go
My
spellcasting.
Do not I get a subclass?
Oh, you also get, at 2nd level, you get your Arcane Tradition. And seeing as we're 3rd level, you get that. Meaning, and for you, I'll read what an Arcane Traditions are. Arcane Traditions. The study of wizardry is ancient, stretching back to the earliest mortal discoveries of magic. It is a firmly established in the worlds of D&D with various traditions dedicated to its complex study. The most common arcane traditions in the multiverse revolve around the schools of magic. Wizards through the ages have cataloged thousands of spells, grouping them into 8 categories called schools, as described in Chapter 10
of the Player's Handbook.
Which we will get to later. In some places, these traditions are literally schools. A wizard might study at the School of Illusion, which is another studies, while another studies across town at the School of Enchantment.
Institutions.
Sorry, my reading is not that good. The schools are more like academic departments, with rival faculties competing for students and funding. Even wizards who train apprentices in the solidarity of their own towers use the division of magic into schools as a learning device, since the spells of each school require mastery of different techniques. And you rolled?
I rolled School of Necromancy.
School of Necromancy. The School of Necromancy explores the cosmic forces of life and death and undeath. As you focus your studies in this tradition, you learn to manipulate the energy that animates all living things. As you progress, you learn to sap the life force from a creature as your magic destroys its body, transforming that vital energy into magical power that you can manipulate. Most people see necromancers as menacing or even villainous due to the close association with death. Not all necromancies are evil, but the forces they manipulate are considered taboo by many societies.
What are the features I get from being a school of necromancy?
Necromancy Savant.
Savant?
Beginning when you select this school at 2nd level, the gold and time you must spend to copy a necromancy spell into your spellbook is halved.
Oh, wonderful. Is there any other features I get at second level?
Grim Harvester.
Mm-hmm.
At 2nd level, you gain the ability to reamp life energy from creatures you kill with your spells. Once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a spell of 1st level or higher, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell's level, for 3 times its level if the spell belongs to the school of necromancy. You don't gain this benefit for killing constructs or undead.
Ooh. And if we could go back, what are my hit dice?
Your hit dice. Excellent question there, Phoenix.
Hit dice are if you take a short rest and you are not at maximum HP, you can spend a X amount of hit dice that you have from your total, and you regain that amount of hit points. A long rest automatically resets you to max. So
your hit dice is a d6.
And I believe your hit dice total, the amount you in your pool, is equal to your level. Am I correct in that?
1d6 per wizard level.
So it is 3 total. And then what would my hit points at 1st level be?
At 1st level, your hit points is 6 plus your constitution modifier.
So that would be a 8. And then because 2 levels beyond 1st.
So this is where it gets different. There's 2 different ways once you get to hit 2nd level and higher. You can either take the average of the dice, which in a wizard's case is a d6, which the average for that is a 4, or you can risk it for the biscuit, meaning you can roll the dice to see if you get a 5 or a 6, which is higher, or you risk it and you can get a 3 or lower.
Yes.
So I think we'll just take average.
I think we'll take average, but one rule that as our DM has in his campaigns and her campaigns, we will sometimes, if we roll, they will allow us to take the average instead of our roll, depending. Most of the time it's for like survival campaigns where they will allow us to do that.
So, at 2nd level, it's 4 plus your constitution modifier.
So another 6, I'd be at 14.
And then again at
3rd level.
3rd level.
So 18. Wow, I'm completely sorry. 14 plus 6 is 20. That is my max HP and my current. Wonderful. I'm not as hard to kill. With that, I believe we are on to spells.
Do you want to do armor class? Oh, I don't believe we mentioned what this is.
What, speed? Yes, we have.
We have? Oh,
yes.
My bad.
He is not paying attention.
I'm off reading about the schools of wizardry. Are we going to do AC?
I believe. Would I have started with any armor?
No, because you are not proficient in it.
So my AC is equal to 10 plus my dexterity modifier.
Which is 0.
My dexterity modifier is 0, which means my AC is 10. I am easy to hit.
But you can start with a quarterstaff.
I can. But we are not doing equipment. We're only
preferred weapon. This would be your preferred weapon.
Would probably be a quarterstaff or probably a light crossbow, being a tiefling and a guild merchant.
True.
So
a little bit of non-magical range in there.
Yes.
And now we shall be going to spells.
Which is wonderful. How many? I know 6 cantrips, I believe.
So, you know a total of, at 3rd level, 3 cantrips, 4 first level, and 2 second level.
Are you confusing spell slots with spells known?
I think so. I do that a lot. I play a lot of magic wielders, but I always confuse the two.
You are. I know 3 cantrips, not including thaumaturgy. And then my spells known is learning spells at 1st level and higher. Each time I gain a wizard level, I can add 2 wizard spells of my choice to my spellbook for free. Each of these must be of a level for which I have spell slots, as shown on the wizard table. On my adventures, I might find other spells that can add to my spellbook. Wonderful. That is wonderful. So I would have a total of... See, I start as 1st level with 6 1st level spells. Holy. And with
That's a lot of magic.
As 2nd level, I would have a total of 8 1st level spells. And I would have 2 2nd level spells at 3rd level. As I gain 2. I like to, whenever I gain a new spell slot level, the only spells I take are from the casting level, which I believe we will transfer over.
Yes. And I'm looking at it, and wizards have more spell options than sorcerers.
Wizards have actually the most spell options when it comes to spells known, as they
study magic.
Study it.
Unlike the one with the second most, which is sorcerers. Wizards study, and sorcerers gain it from their bloodline.
Yes. My spellcasting class is wizard. My spellcasting ability is intelligence, which I will just write the abbreviated form, which is int. My spell save DC is 8 plus my proficiency plus my intelligence modifier, which that added together a +4 +2 and the 8 will be a total of 14. And my spell attack bonus is my proficiency plus my intelligence ability modifier, which is going to be a 6. I get a +6 when I use spell attacks. Let us go on to cantrips. Please read off a...
And you get to choose 3.
Yes.
So you have Acid Splash, Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Dancing Lights, Firebolt, Friends, Light, Mage Hand, Mending, Message, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray. I always get this wrong, so forgive me. Prestidigitation, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp, and True Strike.
Being a necromancer wizard, I'm going to immediately take that Chill Touch. It combos well with a bunch of other spells that are not in that list from other supplements.
Like, there's one that I used to combo all the time with Chill Touch, which you then get from Xanthar's Guide, and that is Toll of the Dead.
Toll of the Dead, you are correct.
Because it does more damage if it's already been hit by a spell.
Or by any attack.
Yes.
With that, Chill Touch, I think I'm going to go Prestidigitation. Funny enough, it is very useful in the funniest of situations. So I'm going to go with what? Prestidigitation.
Yeah. You need the spelling?
Nope. And then I probably gotta go Mage Hand. It's one of the most useful wizard spells in there.
Honestly, Mage Hand or Ray of Frost.
I don't personally like Ray of Frost. I find a bunch. I like more utility spells. But that's how I run my characters. They're more of the utility characters.
And then you get to choose 6 of the first level.
I get to choose 8 because at second level I would have gained 2 more.
And then third level 2 more.
At third level, I'm going to choose taking 2 second level spells.
Okay. So, from first level, you have Alarm, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Charismatic Orb, Color Spray, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Featherfall, Find Familiar, Fog Cloud, Grease, Identify, Illusionary Script, Jump, Long Strider, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protection from Good and Evil, Ray of Sickness, Shield, Silent Image, Sleep, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Tensor's Floating Disc, Thunderwave, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt.
I will be going immediately with that False Life, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, and Ray of Sickness. The Ray of Sickness and False Life being necromancy spells, so I am more proficient learning them than any other. And then Mage Armor is very good if you cast it on yourself in the morning. Yes, it's a expending of a spell slot, but it isn't. If I'm correct, it's an 8 hours worth of duration, which is very useful. And it also boosts my AC up. And then Magic Missile because it automatically hits.
It's Magic Missile. And you are correct. It is a duration of 8 hours. And that is 4 out of 8.
That is 4 out of 8. There were a few others that I personally like from that list, such as the Find Familiar, and I feel fitting for wizards to have a familiar.
Yes.
In this case, I would probably go with a crow or raven. I forget which one is in the list of familiars.
Probably the crow.
I believe I know the crow is, but I'm not sure if the raven. And
because then you can try and get a murder of crows.
That is a funny joke there. And then I still have 3 more.
Me personally, I would take that Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a good one. Fun fact out there for those that don't know. Tasha became Igville the Witch Queen. So, and I feel like it is fitting, even though it is a School of Enchantment spell. I do feel it fitting to take that, being she also liked dealing with demons and that stuff, and I am a Tiefling. So I will indeed take the Tasha's Hideous Laughter. A few other useful ones, especially for if you have a survival one, we have a Astral Sea one. Our druid has jump and long strider for the 0 grav areas of the Astral Sea. It's a very utility spell. But with that, I am not going to be choosing any of those 2. I instead, however, will take Witch Bolt, again deriving from Tasha the Witch Queen. And I already have Find Familiar, so I don't need the Unseen Servant, because even though it is invisible, I'd rather keep the Familiar. I like that one better. What is your suggestion for this last spell?
This last one? Out of all the first level 1 options here, my favorite one, and that's because one time my DM made a mistake, and I one-shot a very powerful monster with it. Thunderwave.
Oh, yes. Thunderwave is a good one. Okay, I now get 2 second-level spells. If you would like to read that list.
Alter Self, Arcane Lock, Blindness, Deafness, Blur, Cloud of Daggers, Contain Flame, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts, Enlarge/Reduce, Flaming Sphere, Gentle Repose, Gust of Wind, Hold Person, Invisibility, Knock, Levitate, Locate Object, Magic Mouth, Magic Weapon, Malice Acid Arrow, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Nalstus, Magic Aura, Phantasmal
Force.
Phantasmal Force, Ray of Enfeeblement, Rope Trick, Scorching Ray, See Invisibility, Shatter, Spider Climb, Suggest, and Web.
I'm going to go Ray of Enfeeblement and Crown of Madness. I feel leaning more to that side, leaning more toward the witchy kind of vibe. Which I have a feeling this character would be female. Doing this as
we will still roll. You want to roll for that right now?
I do. I hope it is.
So we'll do odds as female and evens as male. Odds, you are a female.
Yes. It was turning out that way anyways, and I'm so glad the dice agreed. Because witch. And that was the Ray of Enfeeblement.
Yes.
And the
you said Crown of Madness.
I think we're going to call it here. Sadly, we're taking a little too much time.
We took longer than we thought, but
we'll get Pegasus out shortly.
Yes.
So we'll
probably do these in 3 sections. This one being the first. Pegasus will be 2, and then a third one will be
running.
Not really running an actual thing, but talking how we would do them as a duo. How we would play them as a duo.
And if we can call it, we might roll an encounter or 2 out.
Maybe 1 or 2.
Sadly, this is all we had time for. So sad that we
couldn't get both characters.
And we'll see you shortly.